where do you want to? Where are we gathering?
Final gathering. I wanted to say creepy woods, but that's not the right vibe.
I honestly am like literally imagining it on like the Scottish Highlands or the rolling plains of like northern England. Like,
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. Yeah. Yeah, he's not so far from home then.
Fitting.
I wonder what this... Yeah, I guess so. If this is like at the gathering point, is everyone there?
I think everybody's there, yeah. Because we've been doing fights between all of us in between the scenes. We just haven't been narrating them.
So everyone remaining is there.
Yeah.
I hope to never see your face again. It's been a while.
You always knew it would come down to the two of us at some point.
Not always, Francis. You've developed badly.
Yes, I remember your touching faith in the mortals that surround us. So many years ago now, and still it remains. It is quite remarkable. Whereas I have accepted my destiny, which is to rule over them.
Destiny? That's what you've done all this for?
What choice did I have?
Did you spend so long amongst those priests and churches that you thought yourself above everything else?
Well, once you were out of my way, I don't think there are many left who can challenge me, do you?
She doesn't say anything.
So, you may accuse me of self-centeredness all you wish, but it seems time has rather proven me right, has it not?
I will simply have to prove you wrong.
Very well,
and
then.
In a facsimile of one of our scenes, I don't remember which, he says, "Raise your blade, fight me now."
And he throws off his overcoat. As he does so, the blade is in his hand. And it's that same basket-hilted, single-edged sword that he carried the last time we saw each other 400 years ago, 350 years ago.
She can almost see you beheading her mentor as she sees this sword.
You recognize the sword, I see. It is the same one. A fine blade. I've carried many over the years, but this one has stuck. I wonder if it's because it's such a fine weapon, or because the memory of the manner in which I used it is such a strong one.
And Urmah's blade is already out. She's saying, "I suppose I'll simply have to bathe it in your blood to cleanse it."
So there is a limit to your mercy after all. And he'll dive in, swinging toward you. With less of that nonchalance as last time we fought, but much more savagery.
And Urmah is focused because maybe Francis was redeemable once, but she does not see any of that in him. She hasn't seen any of that in him for a very long time. And she parries. Congratulations, you've discovered the end.
Yeah, I think he's driving her backward, trying to push her toward some rocks that are, picturesque rocks rising from the mossy heath, and just to cut down her maneuverability. And yeah, your skills are impressive, but I've been soldiering for damn near 1,000 years now. I've learned a
Yes,
thing
it's
or
made
two.
You have. It's made you quite predictable.
Yeah, I think when she says that, she manages to get a strike in on him that takes him by surprise and draws
I
blood.
think it's a I think she ducks under his blade and spins to cut into his side.
You'll need to do better than that.
And she takes the blade from your hand. And before she takes your head off, she leans down and she says in your ear, that's a maneuver I've never taught anyone else. I learned it from Gilgamesh. And then she takes you.
A fitting end. But we've still got
I'm gonna melt that sword.
3 immortals in play, right?
Right. But first, a moment for lightning
Oh,
and screaming and reading of the secrets of the villain by the hero, at least to herself.
Yes, I'm stealing your secrets.
And you're stealing his
Oh,
reserved
right, the
dice.
oh, which I still had 2, I think.
That's what it looks like. So now the
Oh.
hero has 4.
Oh. Murder. Also, in that scene where we were in prison, the urge to taunt you like a villain, like instead of just setting you free and giving you things, I really wanted to just be like, oh, you should really say please. Did we teach you any manners?
The villain playbook is a fun one. So.
Yeah. I was just like, oh no, you have played villain so many times, you should branch out. I'm glad you played villain.
It's
glorious.
so I'm removing 14 dice from the deck, from the pool, because we have 7 bricks reserved and there's about 54 tiles in a thing. And I'm just trying to equate that to,
Visualize it.
yeah. But we do need to make pulls now. We need to make 3 for every dead character. 3 because the book says so. And then 1 each to reserve 1 to show our resolve. So each of us are going to have to make 3, and we're going to go in a circle and we'll get 1 reserve brick out of it.
Okay.
So starting with the number 86, hero.
Nope. So the last thing I copy pasted was a secret, and it just yeah.
Well, I didn't see it. It's okay. You're fine.
No, I didn't send it. I
Okay,
didn't
good.
send it. I just had it. And I was like, wait, Kavya, no. Okay, that's
That's great.
16.
Oof, 16.
Oy.
I'll go next.
Good luck.
5.
I think it would be phenomenal if someone managed to knock the tower over like this.
It would be hilarious. Then I just want to say
That's
her. Yes, I can word.
holy fuck, 10. Words are hard, man.
Words are
Okay, now
hard.
me with 55.
Yes.
So 8.
8. $47. 10.
Dwindling lives.
Last one hero, and you get to add 1 to your reserved.
Fitting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm rolling 21.
Correct.
And you get to reserve 1.
Okay.
I guess this is a good way of making sure that the game doesn't go indefinitely, because if we had 100 again.
Yeah. In Dread, they do a similar thing where you pull for the number of people who've died, plus you pull for the amount of time you've played. So retentioning the tower often kills a character again.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oops.
Okay.
Dread is intense and I love it.
All right. Okay.
All right. Scenes. If the villain had lived, I wanted to see his turning point.
I mean, you can still have scenes even if you're dead, right? You just can't accomplish goals in them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Could we have we're all together and this is for some reason and it's the villain's turning point? I don't know why we're all together, but I kind of want to witness this.
Where is this one?
It was number
The time you
2, I
turn.
think.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Because I feel like all Francis has done wrong right now is been a bit of a bastard and also played the game like it's meant to be played. Let's be real.
Yeah, it's true. It's so true. So true.
And you can say no, absolutely, if you don't want to, Rob.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think.
Because you just made your choice.
Time-wise, it's between
The Crusades and the 1600s.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
You
400
just made your
years to play
choice, and the
with.
scene will pick up immediately following your action from that choice.
I think perhaps it's
I love how Ryan wrote this. It's like, maybe this was your first kill, something you stole, killing an evil immortal and getting overwhelmed by their memories, or anything else that villains do that you actually ended up enjoying.
Did you kill someone at one of our parties? Like kill someone?
yeah, or even I'm coming for one of you.
Oh,
Like I obviously
fuck.
don't get you. You must escape. But
Right, but if everyone else is there, maybe they're backing us up because
Yeah.
factors, you didn't
You're
have
not
all the
supposed
intel.
to kill people.
Who are you
Right.
coming for, Francis?
well, Amihan. Obviously, we had something between us at one point. It was established that she kind of had some kind of relationship with all of us, and perhaps Francis took that breakup badly.
To say the least.
And in which case, like, we would back up and then do one of the other ones, like, for me, because then I want to see that one too.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Here's the question, Amihan. Do you want the rest of us here for this? Or do you want the backup?
I mean,
Or do you want it to be the super emotional, dramatic thing?
Yeah.
I think it would be fun
Kavya.
to have a yeah.
The problem
I'm
with
not stacking
actually,
this.
at least one of us has to be there between you
Right.
and me and Urmah, because there's only 2 of us that can have 3 of us that can have goals at this point.
Oh shit,
So,
yeah.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, that's right. I don't have any. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on.
No, you could just
You
be an
don't have any
instigator.
goals anymore.
You're just dead.
I mean, narratively, I have them, but yeah, they don't
Yes. Yes.
mechanically do anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
You are correct, sir.
So wait,
Um,
so being in this scene, which is like essentially his flashback, it's like, we would pick from these goals and try to
Mhm.
pull them on each other.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh God.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh no.
Right.
Great.
Oh shit. Uh, I mean, somebody's got to track this because I mean, I'm. Mm. Unless it's like a Bob game where it's like I actually know what moves I can apply to this thing. Like doing these goal things is like really difficult, I will say. So
It is. It is.
yeah.
There's always choose your own objective.
Oh, that's
So,
true. That's true.
yeah.
I kind of just forgot that existed, even though it's the first thing on
Mm.
every list.
Yeah, because I mean,
In a
like,
way, that's kind of the hardest option, though, right? Because then you've got to
Right.
think.
Because you have to write it.
You got to think of
Yeah.
something.
eh.
You gotta remember it in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Can't put it down anywhere.
Can't put it down anywhere. No. Okay. All right. Yeah.
So
These are
villain
such
definitely
good
set the
goals for the
scene.
villain, man.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
It's one of the parties or whatever, and then you are. It just sounds like you're supposed to be.
Right after the choice. So
Mhm. Or maybe
Mhm.
this was one of the mortals that Amihan cared about, and you brought him to the
Oh,
meeting.
You
no.
brought his head to the meeting?
Oh,
Oh,
objectively
Oh.
worse.
so objectively worse. I mean, it's up to you, Rob.
Yeah, I can
I
do
mean,
that.
also,
I can do that. In order to, but I think he would have done it in order to provoke her into fighting him. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
provoke
Yeah.
someone into an aggressive act.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Well, I don't get to have goals, unfortunately. But, yeah.
Sadly.
Not
I can
mechanically.
still pick that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So where are we going to be? Anyone got any bright ideas for like a historical setting for this one?
I mean, where would it? When would always be the first question, I think.
When are we?
Hold on. I have a thought, but I need to check history real quick.
Mhm.
Oh, history.
I think we should go like in the 1300s and
Mm.
be like on the west side of China,
Mm.
because why not?
Why the hell not?
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Because Marco Polo is, I mean, I know there's been
Oh,
trade,
yeah,
but like
okay.
it's been formalized at that point.
Mm.
Right.
And of course we're like, ooh, yeah, we should,
We should party about this.
yeah. We have siblings, we have cousins from over there. We should go check it out. It's getting easier.
Yeah. Inviting everyone over.
Mhm.
Francis is fashionably late.
With a bag.
The bag is ominously wet and squelching.
Who's setting up this scene again?
I'm sorry.
Supposed to be.
Sorry.
I mean, it sounds fine. I'm just like.
You're correct.
I'm thinking if we're in like Western China around that time, I don't know if I'm being accurate with this, but we could be in like a Mongol encampment, right? Where there's like
Yeah.
tents and horses and
Yes.
Absolutely.
yeah,
Some of our cousins are
And-
Mongolian, apparently.
there must be. There must be.
For sure.
They would make great immortals. Yeah, and this
I
is
mean,
where
maybe she's picked a lover or whatever from one of them even.
right.
Absolutely.
That's who you've hunted
Yeah,
down.
Oh boy.
some dashing horseman or horsewoman
Mhm.
who, yeah, and I think you see this kind of hooded figure with carrying some kind of burden, riding into the settlement as you are all around a campfire,
Yeah.
perhaps sharing drinks and telling tales.
He's late again.
Well,
Francis.
But at least he's here.
Yes. I was worried he wouldn't be after you two.
Had the thing.
But it's a good sign. It means that he's
Reconciling
okay.
his feelings.
Yes.
How
Breakups are
are
always
dealing
hard.
with them?
You feel so absolutely. I'm hoping you will forgive.
Yeah, and I
She
think he
stirs Uruk up.
comes
Yeah.
riding up to the fire, and there's a moment of silence as he reins in the horse, and then he tosses this
You say I
bag
bought a gift.
down next to the fire without even saying anything, and it like rolls open dramatically.
Oh. Is that who is that?
Francis, what did you do? That's... She can't even speak because she's trying to let you two know that that's her current paramour, but she can't because she collapses by the body and just clutches his face and just starts to cry, and then alternating looking back at Francis and saying, "What did you do? What did you do?"
I think Urmah like leaps to her feet and grabs the reins of Francis's horse. Francis, what is this?
You all knew it would have to come to this sooner or later.
To what?
So I thought, why not sooner?
What are why did you think this was okay?
He was a mortal man.
He deserved life, just like you, just like us.
Deserved it. Who's to say? I don't know that I deserve it, but I know I will take it.
You gain nothing from this. She doesn't even get up from the ground. She actually will lunge in a crouch towards her sword.
No, no, we promised. Not here.
He killed him.
I know. But we promised not to raise a blade in anger here. Ever. He'll go. He'll go. You'll go, right, Francis? You don't want to stay here. You've made your point.
If you wish, I will go. But Amihan, you know where to find me.
Don't. Don't come back. Don't come back to the circle.
He kind of gives a sneering look and mounts up.
If Janaya just kind of like grabs onto Urmah's arm because she's still holding the reins, I think.
I was. And then she says, we'll talk later about this. She drops the reins.
Francis. Didn't have to do this. Really, really didn't. It was stupid. It's pointless.
Do you even feel better for it? Do you feel anything about it?
Well, I confess it's not quite the same as taking one of your heads.
go. Just get out.
Amihan's still in the crouch. She grabs at one of the sticks that's in the fire and then thrusts it into Francis's side. You dare. How dare you? You could take it out on me all you want, but not on Vishnan or any of the mortals. They can't defend themselves like we can. How dare you?
You're quite right there. They can't, can they? I'm heading east. If you choose to follow me, I will not make it hard.
Iphigenia goes to see if Amihan wants comfort. Just kind of pauses before actually touching her.
She just goes back to Vishnan's body and bows her head. But she will watch with one eye as Francis rides away.
Urmah's just standing there watching Francis just go into the distance.
Iphigenia
still-
starts to stroke Amihan's hair. Go on.
Do you still believe, without looking at you, do you still believe that this is the solution? To stay together? I don't know what the future will bring. I will go after him and avenge Vishnan in some way. I don't know if I will be able to take his head. I don't know if I should.
All I would see is him cutting down your lover. I wouldn't wish that upon anyone being the one to.
I thought if we knew one another, we would, I should have known. Love and caring and knowing other people doesn't actually stop anyone from doing horrible things to them, does it? It never has, but I really thought that if we made a bond, if we made promises and we stayed family, then we be able to outlast everyone else and have each other's backs.
And we do. It's just Francis has chosen something else.
So was I wrong to bring him in? Or was I wrong from the beginning? Which of you will be next?
You could not have known.
No one could know. No one could know what lies in a human heart. We are all still human, no matter how long we live.
I just wanted us to just wanted this. I didn't want this.
Amihan can't look at you. She just knows how you feel.
Shania bursts into sobs.
I think Urmah kind of gathers you, both of you, into a hug of sorts. It's not okay, but this too shall pass. I don't have anything else to offer you.
And Amihan looks at you when you say that. Do you say that out loud?
I think she
too-
did, yeah.
Yeah.
She just looks at you and says, the mortals can have their patterns and their cycles because they will always live and die. Yes, you are right. This too shall pass.
I'm sorry that I am.
We just have a longer time to sit and deal with it. I think Amihan will get up, and she will stow her sword onto one of the horses that's nearby. And she will not say a word to either of you, and she will follow Francis's path.
I think Urmah gets on her own horse and tries to ride behind you, asking you to stop and reconsider.
Iphigenia just sits at the fire, tears streaming down her face, and sits as you both ride away.
I think that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Did
This
anyone
is so
achieve
goddamn
anything?
hard. I'm so sorry. This is, I mean,
I
I'm
did not.
okay. So my goal, because I wrote it down, was convince
Oh.
them to let Francis out alive. Short term, obviously, because long term he can't die yet.
yeah.
I thought I had that, and then you wrote after him. So what do you guys think?
I mean, I was very much for not killing Francis, so
I mean, I think in a weird way, I think she did kill him, but she did not behead him, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
mm,
So I think I failed at that goal,
oops.
which is fine. Which is fine.
Yeah, I mean,
We can just make.
What was everybody else's?
Mine was get someone to renounce something they used to believe in, but
Did I not say I don't know if I did the right thing?
Yeah, I mean, like I was trying for that. I was trying for that myself.
You.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I literally thought I gave it to whoever wanted it. Like, I heard that. I was like, oh, you're trying for this? You know what? Yeah.
Here.
I was. I mean, I really was
but I
thinking
don't
about
think
it.
I did the convincing.
I don't know.
It doesn't say convince. It just says get.
Get. Oh. Does anyone remember who spoke right before that?
I specifically remember Amihan saying something that made me go, oh, she's trying for that goal.
Okay.
Perfect.
That seems reasonable. I'll
Okay.
go for
Let's say
it.
Amihan
I'll take
got
it.
And then we'll do one for Urmah, for existing and not
Thanks.
Being present.
for having goals and not feeling like she accomplished them, and feelings about
Feeling
that.
unresolved.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So Amihan, you do your first roll first, and then I'll do 4 unless people get me to roll more.
I was actually gonna add one to you. Yes.
I'll go 5 then. Yeah.
Can I add one?
Yes, you can, because we can
Oh my
only
God.
affect one roll. You can only fuck with one roll each, but since I have so many, each of you can fuck with
Can
me.
pick
So
one.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what just happened? Nothing
Why
happened.
did it?
Did I do?
Oh,
What did I
no.
do?
Is the
Oh,
bot-
sometimes it takes a minute.
Okay.
It's taking a minute.
It
What the
sure
fuck?
It's
is.
taking a long
Just roll it.
time.
Just roll it again,
Oh god.
and we'll take the first one that pops up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fringe? 19d6 CE1. Did it break?
Is it?
Let me
1
see.
second. I'm gonna try a random roll.
That does happen sometimes.
Yeah.
The bot
fuck.
Yep,
just goes
the
down.
bot is living its worst life right now.
Serious.
Okay.
Oh wait, what's this? Hold on.
What's what?
I don't know what the hell. It's
It's not gonna like me better, but I'm trying it anyway.
yeah. There's something playing okay. Playing a game, okay. Attention, type notice. I'm typing notice, but you're not letting me Dude, what the fuck you're supposed to do?
Okay.
Annoying.
Why
Okay,
don't we
what's our
have?
next thing?
Why don't we have Rob? Like, there's so many dice rollers in the internet. Why don't we have Rob roll for us? Because yeah, I assume
Oh,
you're
slash
not gonna...
commands. Okay, got it. Okay.
Oh, they
It
changed
just
it.
changed
Oh,
it.
it switched.
You
Oh my
bastards.
god.
Are you fucking Never mind. Okay.
Oh
got
my
this.
god!
I remember.
Yeah, in the middle of a
yeah, that
game.
happens
That's
to-
fabulous.
Yeah.
That's goddamn fabulous. Okay, that didn't work either.
Is it backslash roll? Like, do you need the
Oh,
full?
wait. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
I think you need the full word
Holy
now, yeah.
crap. Okay,
Why
yeah.
would you do this?
Because you're bastards. Never mind.
I'm trying it. I'm trying.
Okay, got it.
Oh.
3.
Yes! Yeah. Yes, and ignore mine.
Oh my god.
Okay,
That's a
yay.
3. Wow.
Oh, as
that,
mandated by Discord. Wow.
What the fun?
That does make
Discord,
sense.
what the hell?
What
the
the
fun?
actual hell?
Well,
Alright,
I think
but-
it's because like different bots use different things, so it's like
That's
they're just trying
true.
to standardize it so it isn't
I
surprising
guess.
for people.
I guess.
Yes.
That's
Sure, why
surprising in
not?
the middle of our game. That's
But what if
It
you have
is, yeah.
multiple bots?
You shouldn't have multiple
I
bots.
guess.
I have multiple bots. It's so bad. Okay, so
14. And
Alright.
yeah, I added 1, Mads added 1.
Yeah.
and then I have to do 6 pulls
Yes.
because you
Yep.
each added 1. I have 3, and then I have 1 for not succeeding.
Yes.
So I'll do the 2 that don't count. Actually,
First,
no,
or
I will do
last.
1 that doesn't count, then 1 that does count, then 1 that doesn't
Mhm.
count, then 1 that does count, because
And then
you can
3
only
that
affect
count.
one roll. You can only affect 1 at a time,
Okay.
Uh-huh.
and that way there's some being distracted. So actually, hold on. I'm going to do 4 rolls. You guys tell me when you want me to do those. I assume it's going to be
The
the 3rd and the
extras.
4th,
Okay.
Probably
because there will
yeah.
be fewer things there. So
Yeah.
so this is my first one, and the number is something.
14.
Thank you.
Please, God.
Fucking again.
We ask for so
The
little.
tension is high, not because of the rolls. It's because the dice
Oh,
roller
the
is
bot.
broken.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. This is great.
Oh,
Hey,
Oh,
we got something.
Alright,
We got
so-
something.
How did you do it?
I let it wait long enough.
Ah.
Apparently, wait. That was actually
no, that was
Fletch.
Rob's.
That was
yeah, that was
Rob.
me.
So
That was me.
how?
The fuck?
How? Or
Um,
why? You
so
didn't
I
do
took
anything
the-
different than she did, right?
Oh,
Yeah, but see how it didn't come up as like me typing. So there you
oh
go.
yeah.
Oh.
Okay,
There you go.
okay. So I'm gonna manually count because I hate myself too. All right. Yeah, I did. I had to actually literally write it in. So it's gonna be 12
Yeah.
D6 CE1. Yes.
Uh,
So
Oh,
we
because
can't-
you tried to copy paste.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Got it. Oh,
That's
damn.
So
Oh yeah, because I think yeah. Okay.
Bastards.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
Okay.
All right.
It's
Whatever.
pretty wild.
7.
So
fine.
yep. Okay, so this is one of you 2 fucking with me.
Yes, yeah, bro.
Cool.
I pulled one of my things already. So
All right. That didn't work, fortunately. This is a normal roll. 1. This is the other person fucking with me. I've forgotten everything about how to do this. There we go.
without the ones.
Yes. And then one more time. 0. I'm
Oh my god.
okay. Now each of you has to make a
Insanity.
roll in reserve.
If we can.
So
Yeah.
I have to. Does anyone want to?
I'm gonna use my last one for you.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry, I
on
gave you one. I need to give me one. Sorry.
All right.
Okay, so that's a 6. The fact that I have to manually type this is disgusting.
Yes.
Copy paste.
66 CE.
It won't let you. Copy
I
paste.
know.
Yeah,
It's just
let you-
well, like, but why not copy paste?
Sorry.
Discord.
It hates us.
Am I cursed?
Yes, you are. You are
Yeah,
very
I think
cursed.
Okay, I
When
have
you-
to do the roll command. Click on the
Yes.
thing.
right when you press the slash, it like brings up a little thing for you to input the
Yeah.
command in. There you go.
I-
0. But
And
that was
now
the that was
someone-
the free one. That was the fuck with you one. So now you have to do your
Oh,
real
was it?
one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
because Mads did one to you.
6 CE 1. It's a 1.
Okay.
And I keep 1.
Yes.
Do I do one?
Yes,
Yep.
you do,
will
because you were
fuck
the
with you for
attacker
the
in my
sake of
scene.
Okay.
If I can.
Okay.
But you will get to keep this one for a
Okay.
reserve brick.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
5d6. 1.
Things are heating up.
Okay.
I
do want to fuck with you here.
oh
Yeah. Because I had like 5, I can take it down to 4 and
For who? Me or?
you.
Oh.
you.
Okay.
I thought
Only
yeah.
you left, right? So roll.
But at least we don't subtract now.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm leaving it at 5 or 4.
4. Because you did the thing. And oh
You
God,
just tell me how much I
hate
need
math.
to.
4 is good. 4 is fine.
Okay.
Okay, cool. And you get to keep 1 in reserve.
But you don't have to subtract any because this was a fuck you.
Fuck roll.
Got
Yeah.
it.
Fuck, it's a fuck roll. We're so
Okay.
dignified.
Fuck you roll now. And now we seen, right?
Yes. I want to do something with you, Urmah, but I don't. But I'm
We
trying
don't
to
do anything, yeah.
Wait, what?
Because we don't. Yeah, we didn't do anything. Like
Yeah, we haven't.
just
We had that one fight together, but we need to like.
bond.
Yes.
So it hurts more when one of us dies.
Yes.
Let me. Celebration.
Do you want to be rescued?
Oh, I will be rescued. Thank you.
Okay.
I can't always be the knight in shining armor.
Yes.
So which scene is this?
Flashback 5, a close call.
Oh, we're in overtime.
Yeah, I mean,
Are people good to keep going? I am.
I have.
I'm good.
I took a nap before this for a
Rob?
Yes,
reason.
so I'm kind of out of it now anyway. I'm probably just kind of listening for a bit, and then
Okay.
when you see me pop back on, I'll be around. But
Okay.
I'll just be listening to the action.
Okay.
So it's supposed to be in like recent past. The real question is this before I met up with Francis and I was lying about not having seen you, or is it after?
Oh, I love that. I love that it's before.
You want it to be before? Okay.
Yeah, I just think it's spicy.
It's So you want to
Uh,
say Argentina, maybe? In
Sure.
the 80s? 90s? I don't know if you think about
Sometime.
Argentina in the 90s. Yeah,
I don't know anything about.
we don't have
Yeah,
to. Yeah, it's fine.
it's fine.
So what am I rescuing you from?
Hmm. God damn it! Now I have to look up Argentina.
Well, there was the whole
Uh,
thing of fascism in like the 40s, 50s, 60s, but you know,
Oh boy. Yeah. Was I on the side of the? Oh,
you would
thank you.
not be on the side of the fascists. Come
There
on.
was a
And
war.
that was old
Yeah.
history at this point.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
there
Oh,
was a
something like
war.
military
that.
junta. Thank you.
Falklands War, yeah. Economic collapse.
I think
That makes perfect sense. It's the 80s.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
bad time all around. I think I was trying to sabotage supply lines
Mhm.
for the people in power of the people in power,
Mhm.
and I got a little bit caught. No biggie, but I'm a little bit stuck.
Stuck as in front of a firing line, or a little bit in prison, or
So we've already had one of us stuck in prison, so let's do a firing line. I
Oh my
look
god.
forward to hear how you got me out of that one.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Or did you just drag off my body after like I'd been killed?
oh, I totally just dragged off your body after you'd
That
been
just
killed.
sounds so much cooler. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Yes, 100%.
Oh boy.
Dug you out of the pit they, went to the pit they threw you in. I was one of the laborers that just kept things tidy or whatever for the people in power.
And then
And
you just found me.
I just found you and waited until nightfall and dragged you back to my little apartment somehow. I mean, I'm strong enough. We can all drive steel into concrete.
It's fine.
I,
Yeah.
I weakened at Bernie's you up to my apartment.
I think as I come to, I look around and I'm a little startled. And where do I see you?
Actually, no, you're in the living room. I'm in the kitchen.
Oh, lovely. Then I think she doesn't say anything. She looks around and then she jumps up and pulls out her sword slowly and creeps towards wherever she hears sound.
You hear like mixing bowl in the kitchen kind of sounds as you do.
Perfect. She sneaks up. She's ready to take care of whatever's going on here in case it's an proper opponent. She sees you.
So
Iphigenia?
that's turns around, has like a mug of tea in her hand. It's like, well, that's a fine welcome for somebody who dragged you out of your own grave.
Well, I thought it was someone else who'd found me here.
Out of curiosity, if it were many other people, would you still have your head?
Some people like to gloat.
Like a genuinely fond smile crosses her face before she suppresses it. You would. You need sugar. Here.
Right. She sheathes her sword and she says, "Thank you.
Mm.
This is a nice place you've got here."
It is a tiny, tiny student apartment.
That was the
It does not
pause.
have much stuff. Everything is clearly second or third hand. But it does look lived in for now. She says, thank you.
How long have you been here? It's not a great place to be right now.
I don't remember. 10 years? I might need to leave soon. Can't decide. But so far, I just change my hairstyle every once in a while and go work for some other gang that's wanting basic labor, and they leave me alone. I can.
I suppose that's one way to go about it.
keeps me out of it. You are going to keep me out of it in exchange for pulling you out of there, right?
As far as anyone is concerned, I didn't see hide nor tail of you.
Good.
I hope if you see him again, you'll do the same.
He's still alive then?
He's not so terrible as for me to hunt him down, I suppose.
Are you hunting others down?
It is not, well, it was never my style. You know that.
Actually, real quick, I forgot to choose a goal. Hold on.
We're so good at this game.
So good at this game. Okay, cool. Thanks. All right. And she's gonna go over to the couch and just kind of nestle in and like tuck her feet under herself. Not gonna gesture for you to be able to sit down, but doesn't tell you not to either.
I think she perches herself on the opposite arm and turns to you and says, if you're planning on leaving soon, do you want to go together for
No.
a bit? No? Too close?
Have you talked to Amihan recently?
Not particularly. I haven't seen much of any of you.
When was the last time you saw her?
Think I can't recall, but there was definitely something bright in her eyes.
Good. She'll have forgiven me for breaking up with her then.
The trail of heartbreak continues then.
I didn't murder anyone. I think I'm doing fine.
No, we can't all be as dramatic as our young gun.
It seemed I've been on my own for a while. I used to keep track of the years so well, at least 100 years. Before that, we traveled together. And I swear, every few years, we'd see one of the cousins. It was like the two of us together. I had to kill so many people. And I was tired of it. I was tired of all of this game.
I've met my fair share of our relatives, but most of them usually will go away if I offer them mercy.
Yeah, because you actually look like a warrior goddess of the before time. I look easy and pitiful and weak.
More's the pity that they underestimate you then. You are anything but.
They could have lived longer if they didn't. You offered to travel with me. Are you ready to meet everyone who's left, who says, oh, look, there's two of them. Better make our odds better. Take this one first.
I'm prepared to offer them the same mercy I offer everyone else, which
What
is
mercy?
leave, and I will not behead you because I do not wish to.
I just want to be left alone with what time's left. Immortals are changing every year. We have so many more things now than we did And she goes up and she grabs encyclopedias and excitedly like says, "Look, a summary of knowledge."
And,
Anybody can buy them.
And Urmah takes a sip of her tea and sets it aside on, I don't know, a side table or something. She takes the encyclopedia, and as she's flipping through, she's not really reading it. She's just fondly reminiscing of how bright and I can't conjugate it, but the amount of childlike wonder that Iphigenia used to have and still peeks through sometimes. It truly is amazing, isn't it? What have you learned recently?
That there's a hole in the atmosphere that lets in radiation from the sun that is more harmful to humans, all of us, than the average radiation. And that scientists are either trying to figure out or have figured out a way to fix it if humans can just cooperate.
The sun is so lovely. Who would think that it would be capable of such harm?
I mean,
And
you've
she's
got
looking at Iphigenia as she says this.
Am I supposed to be picking up something from this? Because Meg's missing it, and so Iphigenia
No,
will
it was
just
more like
Mhm.
that thing where you figuratively talk about something else, but you mean the person in front of you. That was it.
Sure, thank you. Okay, cool. I was like, are you a sun goddess? Do I need to research Urmah real quick? I think Amihan might be a love goddess. Yeah. I mean, anything, even something as beautiful as the sun can do you harm if you under the right conditions.
People would be good to remember that. Unfortunately, they don't.
Do you remember that?
Remember?
Are you taking mercy on me because I am being kind, or because you cared for me once, or because you think I am no threat in the times to come?
It is not mercy I'm offering you because you haven't made offense against me. I will not be the first to break our goal, our promise.
Has it not been broken already?
For all the harm he has caused, he hasn't truly tried to take care of any of us.
Did Amihan not? Did not following after him break it? Are we at peace anymore, any of us?
Perhaps not, but I will uphold it as long as I may. I hope that you will too.
She looks aside. I don't want to kill anymore. If I traveled with you, if I put myself in your care, would you protect me? Would you keep me safe if we traveled together?
Of course.
And at that point, you start to feel a little sluggish.
Oh, nice.
And she kind of takes your arms and like gets you situated in the couch and comfy. And she says, I can't promise the same for you.
And I think before she drops off truly, she just smiles a slow, sad thing and she says, there's the is from me because I forgot how words worked.
Yeah.
I have something for you in my belt pouch. It is yours if you still want it. And she kind of just drops off.
Iphigenia will like gently stroke her face, pull a blanket over her, and then go for the belt pouch. And what's in there?
It's a deck of cards illustrated, and you can tell they're not made of paper. It's some kind of thin carved stone.
She'll smile sadly, and she'll go to the bag that's tucked around the side of the couch, and she'll reach in and take an old coin, maybe the oldest one she has, and she puts it in the belt pouch, and she takes her bag and she leaves with the cards. You're not dead, you're just knocked out.
Yeah. That was beautifully done.
Amazing! Oh my god!
And I think we both got a goal there, so
Oh, that's
I think so.
beautiful.
Mine was to get someone to promise,
someone
to
to promise to keep you safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was the personal thing. So if I don't die,
Mhm.
yeah.
I can word Urmah.
Yep.
Look, I'm great at wording at all times in every way.
Wordage is very
Yeah,
doable.
I'm a professional.
Totes.
All right, so I have to make 1, then you have to make 4,
4 unless someone fucks with it.
and then you have to make 1, and I have to make 2.
Okay.
Damn.
I will immediately fuck with 1 for you.
Absolutely, totally
my
makes
God.
sense.
Let's see
Yeah.
this. Holy shit. Oh my
What
God.
is the number? The number
4.
is. Thank you. This one subtracts nothing. 0.
Holy hell.
Oh god.
1.
Okay.
So that's my initial 2, or initial 1 and a bit.
1 and a fucked up one.
1 and a
And
fucked up
I
one.
do 4, probably 5. I think someone's gonna.
Probably, but for right now, 4.
The urge to just knock the tower over myself is so strong.
I mean, you
Sometimes.
can.
That's a 0. So that's 1.
Okay.
Stop making me type manually, please. I'll cry.
Oh my god, I know.
6, 1, 2.
Oh, that was the calling out of 1 the number of rolls you've made, or the
The
how
number
many?
of rolls. Yeah.
Okay,
the
so
number of
there's
rolls.
0
It's
and
been
then 0.
0.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
You were
Third
sounding too
roll.
calm for the 2.
Yeah.
And I should go.
That's another 0.
Okay.
And number 4.
I'm gonna fuck with you.
Okay. Or a 5 then. Is this the fucked up one or the one that's
This is the
removing?
fucked up one.
Okay. It's a 1, so no removal.
Okay.
I hate the spot so much. 46 C.
John did say this was problematic. Now I know why.
Holy fuck.
Holy. Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
And
Oh
then
fuck.
you know what
And then I
happens
roll
next?
first.
You
Yeah.
roll first, and I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fuck with you again.
God
Oh,
damn it, Meg.
God
Oh
damn.
boy.
Holy shit.
So I just roll 1d6, I think.
Yeah, that is correct.
That's a 3.
You're fine.
Death. Still fine.
Still
And
fine.
you know I'm gonna return the favor.
Of course you are.
Return
So this one, I'm
is
fine.
a total of 3. Yeah.
I'm fine.
Mm-hmm. One
We're
more.
not dead. We just
Yet.
exchanged blows, and maybe my sword like brushes past your face like my hand once did
Like a
your cheek.
lover's caress.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's more soror than lover, but who the fuck
Mm.
knows? It's been a long time.
We probably all.
At some point,
Yeah.
like.
And you're third. Because I did fuck with you.
Oh shit! I have to roll. You're right. I
I was like, oh,
forgot.
3-2 is 1 next.
Watch, this is gonna be the one because I was like, oh, I'm fine.
Watch it be a 6.
The
No.
3 again.
Holy
That's
shit.
so
These
anticlimactic. Be
threes.
better. Not you, the roller.
I know.
Okay. So, scene.
Amihan
Oh,
needs to be in there.
Yeah. We gotta let her in on the sweet, sweet action.
Yes.
You just want me to roll. It's fine. It's all
Correct.
good. Sure.
I feel like all 3 of
obviously.
us should be in there. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I really don't have anything that.
Okay, here's a real question. Do we feel like there are scenes left to play, or are we at the final pulls where we just go around in a circle?
I think we just need to be at the
I think we
final
it.
pull.
Yeah.
Excellent. Let's do it. And
Okay.
I believe we can use our fucked up dice, our fucked up rolls to fuck with people still.
Okay.
Of course.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Alright,
See, I have enough to fuck with each of you once, which I will do.
Okay.
who paper rock scissors for who goes first?
Okay. Hold on.
Or do we each roll a d6 and the person who got lowest goes?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So.
Because rock paper scissors on
Yeah, it's true. That was the first thing I
it's
could think of.
difficult.
I'm gonna go first.
Yeah.
So I'm
Okay,
gonna
I'm definitely fucking with you.
fucking me with me one. Not dead.
One.
Not dead.
Nice.
Next.
Okay, and I think I got a perfect 6. It's Matt.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna fuck with you.
Okay. So, all right. What am I doing?
Twice.
Just roll
1d6 twice.
Just roll 1d6 twice at this
Okay.
point.
Okay.
You're
2 out of
fine.
5.
Oh,
All
my
right.
turn.
Yes. Are you fucking
I'm
with
assuming someone's gonna.
I'm gonna fuck with you. So.
her? Yeah.
Cool. Okay, not yet.
Okay.
Oh,
My
Damn.
turn.
wonderful.
I assume someone is
I'm gonna use my last one to fuck with you.
Okay.
cool. Not yet. Not yet.
Nice.
Jesus. All right.
Right?
I stopped keeping track of how many we've rolled at this point.
Yeah, I know.
But we're in the 30s.
It just keeps going.
Yes. I
Okay,
have one more. I'm gonna fuck with the love interest.
Okay.
I actually have 2 more, but
Okay.
One used.
Okay.
Nice. Okay,
So
my
fine.
turn.
yes.
I assume.
Yeah,
Your
you
last
get
one
one more
was
from
spent on me.
last one for you.
What happens if I fail before I have to do the fucked up one? Which didn't happen, but you know.
If either one of them at this point rolls a 1, you're dead.
Okay. No, I meant
Yeah.
more in terms of if I rolled the first one and I died, would your thing still be spent?
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay,
Uh,
Mads.
is it Mads or is it me?
Oh, sorry, it's you. It's you. I am definitely fucking with you.
Okay. I think that's your last one.
Yep, it is. Now we're out of that.
Not me, so it's just straight rolls.
Yep.
Okay.
Go, Mads. You can do it.
Just once, right? So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Wow. It's like now that we decided that this was the final round.
It's just gonna
There
keep.
we go.
Oh, it's the hero!
Oh my
If I
god.
get to pick, I would like to ask that Amihan kills me because
This is acceptable.
because she was like, I hope it never comes to that, and I was like, I hope so too, but
Yes,
Oh
yes,
my
yes,
gosh.
absolutely.
Are you
Holy
wearing the
sh-
old wedding bands as
You know what? I think she is. I mean,
Oh,
if
fitting.
anything, as symbols as symbols of like she'll have one on each ring finger. You know, because I mean,
Mhm.
like, you know, obviously by now her mortal
He is very
husband is
dead.
yeah, and she kept those. So, and it's you had to know that it was going to be this way. I didn't want it to. I really didn't.
I know. Let's pretend we're sparring one last time.
Okay. She does the circle stance where she's like kind of giving you honor before she actually goes into spar.
Mm. And I think before you properly lunge, she says, remember, you always forget to balance yourself.
And you always forget that back guard.
Always. She very much does not do the back guard thing.
Oh God, it's like the end of my favorite movie, Hero.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh.
You deliberately do something where you just, I don't know, move the sword out of the way, you drop it, I don't know what the hell you do, but
I deliberately just don't guard, even though you specifically told me.
yeah, Amihan, like, will run you through and then look at your face and, is this what you really want?
I think she reaches up, and because it's a movie, there's blood on her hand, even though you stabbed her. And she kind of draws a thumb under your eye, leaving a little trail, and she says, one clean sweep, one clean stroke through the neck.
I can do this. And as you are sinking to the ground onto your knees, she's bringing the sword from your side in a wide arc, letting the weight carry it fully down to the ground, and you hear the sound. Or maybe you don't.
And now you get my secrets before you continue this final round.
Yes.
I also
God,
have
no!
I also copy pasted the villains into mine, so you can just go
Oh
through mine.
no, wait. So I just go into the,
Into my
Hero
list, yeah.
secrets.
oh shit.
I will leave that so you can turn the text black and for the hero side and not worry about it. So
No, no, no. God damn it, Kavya!
Haha, you're welcome. Hey, I foreshadowed it. I foreshadowed it so hard.
Did. God damn it. Oh my God.
and I think Iphigenia is just
Taking a moment.
taking a moment. And once she sees that Amihan is ready, she takes a moment and like visits the corpse of Francis and takes a moment and visits the corpse of Urmah. And she stands back up and says, well, I haven't had to do the killing so far. We'll see what the next brings. Have you been well?
I have.
Good. Have you forgiven me for breaking up with you? For leaving you?
I think so. It took years, took decades, but I understand. I have no words.
Yeah. She goes into a readying pose. Actually, she does that, and then she lowers her hand. And it kind of makes a gesture with the left hand, like just for a second. And she comes up and kisses you full on the mouth. Lets go with her hand. Takes several steps back. I missed you. And then readies herself again.
Amihan smiles that smile that you know so well. I missed you too. And then she will sweep her blade into a wide arc, bringing it back as the one hand goes forward in ready stance. And then we clash.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Yup.
New return.
No more reserves. No more.
Just you, me, and the blade.
Yep.
I'll say this is a lot faster than playing Jenga tiles.
Yeah.
I suck at shit though. The pulls.
Oh. I mean, it looks like you went twice
Oh.
before I went.
Shit. Well, then roll one real quick. Sorry, I thought you had, and then. Okay, you're fine. So
Okay.
it's me. My next one was a 1.
Oh.
She doesn't leave herself open. She doesn't make it easy.
No. She doesn't.
She doesn't feel like she wants to kill, but it also feels like she doesn't want to die.
Yeah.
But you see a moment, and there's no last word. There's no last words.
Mm-hmm.
You just see a moment and you manage to straight off.
Yeah. And I think this swipe will be with tears in her eyes, even though the cut is clean and true. And she will collapse with the blade as your head goes flying. And she will clutch the ground as the energy goes through her. And she doesn't feel it. She doesn't hear it because she's too busy crying as she screams.
The first thought that goes through your head is that Iphigenia believed with all of her heart that the one that would be the best to survive would be Amihan. She was so full of love.
Personally, on a meta level, I was very much rooting for Amihan to be the last.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
Also,
Ugh.
Meg, I love your secrets. They are beautiful.
I haven't seen them yet.
That's not my official secret. That's one of my extra secrets. My official secret is that when I felt the final gathering, I went and found a doctor and said, you want to take samples of me because I don't know who's going to survive this. And mortals need to be ready.
Oh my God.
Oh, they are
Damn.
ready.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Holy crap a doodle doo. Oh my gosh. These are amazing. Oh my God.
So good.
So good.
And turn this one black so I could read it.
Gotcha.
Oh.
And then I have Urmah's secrets under the secrets.
Mm-hmm.
And then Francis's secrets too, I believe. So
Yes.
Yeah.
And Kudu was a god, yes? That's one of the
Kudu
famous.
was the lover of Gilgamesh.
Yes.
mm-hmm.
The one who died in his so that his over tyrannical rule could come to an end.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's all good. It's just like, oh my God. Oh, gee.
Fun times at the final gathering.
Francis!
Holy shit.
Francis had the best arc.
Yes.
Yeah.
I say arc, but it was more like,
Bell
Yeah,
curve.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oof.
Also,
mean-
that you said, oops, sorry.
No, I'm just like looking. I'm just like, okay, we started at 6, kind of. I didn't even think that.
30
I mean,
more.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Well,
We delayed by half an hour.
Yeah.
But I mean, like even then, I mean,
It's been 4 hours.
what? Ryan says this can be done in 3.5.
I
I I told him, I said, you don't know us very well. We role play.
I feel like with maybe other people.
Yeah.
Sure.
who are probably less roleplay
Exactly.
invested.
Exactly.
Maybe not inclined, invested.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
Also,
I mean,
Mads, that you said that it was like your favorite movie, Hero Dying. Yes, that was the goal. I'm so glad.
yeah. No, I mean that like Hero is definitely my favorite movie because of the like the unreliable narrations because
Mhm.
it's like it's all dependent upon perception and it's
The
beautiful with the colors.
Yes.
All the colors, and then at the end it's like, oh god, Tony, man, you're breaking me.
I haven't seen that in ages, but we actually have a Chinese import because we didn't like the local subtitles.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
And I'm like, we were cool once.
I mean, I will rewatch. That is one of my movies that I will definitely put on rewatch just
Mhm.
because it's like I love it so much, and it's one of those ones that even though I don't know how to speak Chinese, I don't understand Chinese, it's like I know what's going on. It's playing in the background. I know what's going on. It's like, oh. So anyway, I guess I mean I
Anyway.
guess it's end of session. I mean we just totally
Yeah.
skimmed over shit, but
Eh,
stars and wishes.
The tragically romantic
romantic
Highlander.
Highlander.
This is Highlander where people tried to be friends and then they were lovers and then it was a tragedy.
Oh
It's
my
where we
God.
tried everything.
This is that movie that like they thought they were gonna put down, but it was like the script that they moved to the side. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Stars and wishes. Anybody?
It's lovely.
Big star that I had a lot of fun being the baddie. And yeah, I don't know, it felt kind of appropriate that I went out the way I did. That was good. That was cool. That was fun. And I don't know, I'm trying so hard to pick out individual things. Like I really loved all the different characters. They were very fun and engaging, and like I wish we could just play like a whole nother 4 hours to find out more about them.
Yeah. I mean, there were definitely some scenes that we didn't get to do. I mean, like some of the flashbacks. And also, as we went out of order, I was realizing it's like, oh, that's probably why it suggested that you go linearly, because otherwise you lose track of where the
Time is
hell
so
you are in
hard.
time.
Yeah, that does make it hard. But it was so fun coming up with all those settings though, where like that was one of my. It's like a little thing in a way, but it was one of my favorite things as well. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, we're going from like the English Civil War to 1980s Argentina to
To China.
China.
and like the Crusades, and
And
of course
America.
these people would go everywhere, and
Yeah. It's true.
yeah.
I actually was originally like, it says do it linearly, we should do it linearly, but I really liked doing we had a feeling out of this, so we should see this now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I think that makes a ton of sense to do that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like even Ryan says in the directions is like, whatever feels good for
works.
your group, and it's like that's kind of what we did because
This was good.
we didn't do linearly, and we also didn't do by rank. I mean,
Mm-mm.
because otherwise we would have picked the certain scenes according to like what came up, like rank 1 or rank 2 or what have you. But
But I think we made a great narrative.
yes.
Right.
Oh, amazing
It was
stories.
like the unseen but better.
Yeah.
Oh God, holy cow! I mean,
Yeah.
so evocative. I mean, everything was just like somehow just got put together in such a strange but also wonderful way. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, I loved everybody's scenes. Like the characters were just amazing. Sorry.
I just want to watch an entire TV show with Francis. Like, I
Oh,
love
God,
him
Oh
yeah.
my
so
god,
much.
yes.
Just like the before and then the turn and then the
then the
after, and he's
after.
like,
Yeah.
oh shit. It's like,
Yeah.
It's like the
Honestly, one
flames
of my
behind him
favorite
somewhere,
things.
you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally. Yeah. Yeah.
It's the kind of tragedy I'm like, but I can sense the good in you. You could make better decisions.
But he
I
chooses
gave
not
up.
to.
I
I
tried
know.
so
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah. It's like that was the fun thing. It's like, he could, but
It's a conscious decision.
why should I?
Yes, he didn't want to. I mean, why,
I
why
don't
should
have
he?
to. There's
Yeah.
no higher power telling me to, and
Mm-mm.
I can just be whatever I want to be. Yeah, no, villains are fun. I don't know.
No, yes, correct.
And I think this is the first like full on evil bastard that I've ever played in the RPG. Like I've been some weirdos, like grim little weirdos. I always joke is kind of my go-to character type, but they're not necessarily all that evil and like mustache twirling and
Mm-mm.
tackling and tying people to railway tracks, which I think Francis kind of was.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, because, in Trophy Dark, you don't really get that kind of opportunity because you're going to be lost to the forest. You're playing to lose. And then Trophy Gold, you're just desperate. So you're going to do desperate things. And it's not going to be like necessarily evil. It's going to be the lesser of the evil decisions to just survive. And then the between, like, you've always played like, characters with incredible backstory and just like, like something motivating them behind it, like, and you've never been outright bad with
I
those
really
characters.
liked like the idea of the character of Iphigenia, who's just kind of almost like drifting through the centuries and like nobody ever notices her, and
Pursuit of
she
knowledge.
but like she doesn't almost want to understand what she just liked being alive, right? That was her motivation. That was really interesting.
Yeah. And that
Urmah.
was her motivation from from the get-go. It's like just being alive but not really living. I think that's one of the things that Amihan was trying to show you. It's like hiding away is
There's
not
more
gonna.
to this.
Yeah, hiding away is not gonna help.
And they probably had so many conversations because Iphigenia is like, okay, so what is living then? I'm making friends with people, I'm doing things, I'm existing in the world, and then I do that again, just on a shorter time scale. What do you want from me?
Not fear. To not fear being with somebody and, accepting what comes.
Well, that's very original Highlander, isn't it?
I'm like it's been a while since I've actually watched the Highlander movie. I actually didn't catch up with it before we played, so I'm like,
that was one of his like, oh no, I can't be close to people again. Except for Brent is kind of cool. I loved the feeling of Urmah as like an older sister. She just felt very stable and older sister, ancient, in a Death from Sandman kind of way, but like less peppy. Like just
yeah, it's like she'd figured it out long before and like gone through all that turmoil and all that kind of
I'm so
and now
glad
she was just at
died
peace with
because
what? You're so
but
what?
it's all right that she would
I'm
like
so
go
glad
out.
She died.
She would like give someone else the opportunity, right? That felt really right.
Amihan feels like an old goddess of love, like the deep connection she has with everyone and how deeply she feels every moment.
I don't know how you do it because that would have torn me apart like 5 seconds into the game.
What?
Playing that.
Yeah, right. Being like mustache twirling evil is easy compared to like actually putting yourself out there emotionally. Yeah.
Maybe I just got a lot of feeling to give, I guess. It just makes it easy. So, no, I think this was very enjoyable. Thank you guys all for playing because, I was like, oh, okay, it's like, let's give this a shot and see. And I'm glad that you figured out the dice rolling thing, Meg, because I
Oh
had
yeah.
no idea. I'm just like, I don't get it.
I'm glad
Honestly,
it worked well enough
I'm
for
still
us.
not sure. I'm still not
Oh,
sure,
yeah,
but
yeah.
It did something. So yeah.
I basically I took the math at somebody's word and then I figured out the execution. So
Yeah,
you know.
no.
Excellent.
The execution was important. I mean, the theoretics, like, like you just kind of like, finagle it. But for all intents and purposes, to be able to play it and again, as you say, execute it. I mean, that was like incredible extrapolating that for the rest of us. Because I'm just like, just tell me what to
We would
roll.
have been lost.
Yeah, yeah. And then, of course, like, a weird star, but just kind of like a blooper is like dice cord turning cray, and then like using a completely different symbol to
Oh,
be able to
God.
roll. I'm like, what?
It
Are you
wasn't
kidding
even a
me?
different symbol. We had to do the click thing and then manually type the thing.
Couldn't
Yeah,
copy
when
paste
pasting
anymore.
doesn't work, and yeah.
That's just nuts. I swear.
Yeah.
That was a thing that happened.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like, you're bound to have some sort of tech issue somewhere when you're doing recording.
So here's my big wish. Talking of stars and wishes, like
Oh.
my big wish is that we all play this with a real Jenga tower.
Oh,
Yes.
that would be so cool. Oh my
I-
gosh. I wonder if it would have been faster though. I mean, like, if you were going to be playing this for real, it's like that's why Ryan said it would take only 3 hours.
Yeah, because people are more or less skilled at Jenga. Like, I'm
Right.
trash at it.
I will say that again, I've played a lot of Dread. That's my main con game when I used to go to cons.
Mhm.
They were always scheduled with the groups I would play them, which was very RP heavy, from 8 to midnight, and it was usually 1 to 2 o'clock in the morning when we would go home because everybody would get really into it. And then here's the thing you're not thinking of. The 5 minutes of, okay, where am I gonna, oh no, okay, I've got to do this.
Oh, no.
Hold on.
Yes. No, wait. You can...
Gotta steady my other hand.
No, I'm always poking at it. It's like, which one's moving?
But the silent, everybody starts like at a table, like clustered around it, and they're like,
Mhm.
oh no, we have to move Jenga somewhere else because we can't sit there. By the end of it, everyone's just at corners of the room, their breath drawn as you watch the Jenga tower sway. It's the most visceral horror I have ever felt. It's so beautiful.
And that's why it works for
Oh my
Dread,
God.
absolutely, for
Yes.
sure.
But it would,
I've-
you would just have, okay, you've got 30 seconds to pull that goddamn thing, and this one, like, no, a minute, perhaps.
Aw. Tom.
Where are y'all located, out of curiosity? Thereabouts.
India.
Yeah.
Delaware.
Ohio, US.
That's Eastern?
I'm in the mountains just above Silicon Valley, Northern California.
Cool.
Delaware.
My
parents
mother
are
lives in
Seattle right now.
Wilmington.
Okay.
Yeah.
The world is small. But, okay. I mean, I was actually thinking, it's like, oh, are we going to have to go to another session?
It came close, yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
I was like actually thinking about it. I'm just like, do we cut it off? No, I guess not. We're gonna keep going. All right, great. So it's great.
I think it was good that we said, okay, let's just do the.
Let's just do the
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
No, I mean, I'm glad we kind of went that way because, to be honest, I mean, like for the stuff that was left, I mean, like I wanted to make sure that I had a scene with everybody, but evidently it wasn't in the cards because I still had one scene left that I wanted to save for Rob, but nope, that didn't happen.
The things left unsaid.
Yeah, well, it was the one
That's what the
before
wishes
he.
are for, right?
It was, well, yeah. It's the one before he decided to go all murderous. I'm like, son of a bitch,
Oh,
man.
that would have been so good though, like the contrast.
Yes, no. It would have been great, but it
Fine.
didn't happen. It's fine. No.
I'm
it was
so
like,
glad I got to kill Francis. It was
He
I mean-
deserved it, yeah.
it would have been interesting to see if it was either the love interest or the observer that ended up getting to kill Francis, because that would have been like, I don't know about this. Because then,
Urmah
who would
is
the hero have
satisfied.
gotten to kill?
the hero would have just fucking died. Like at that point, if I didn't have Francis to kill, I would have just done a sacrifice where I'm like, okay, I know exactly who I want to kill me. do it.
Yes.
I mean, well, I mean, like, here's the thing, and I don't know whether this has ever been contemplated for the Highlander movies, but I mean, like, has it ever been one of those things that's like where somehow, I don't know how,
Same
physics,
time.
yeah, it's like, psh, you know,
Oh, and then
ever?
If you start getting into those kind of complications, there's so many things though. Like, what if you cut them in half?
Right.
but that's not beheading. Your neck
that
is still
count?
attached.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but how? How do they
Kurgan
then
didn't seem
be
to
okay?
quite heal from that neck cut. So I
Right,
don't
right.
think you can starfish them and they live, but I
Yeah.
don't know.
Or like hang drawn quarter somebody. Well, that's
Or
Can't
what
fight
if-
then.
What if you cut him in half and the person who did the cutting gets the memories, but the person still lives
Oof.
halfway?
Oof.
Oh, that would be terrible to deal with aftermath of,
is-
but
That is, oh my god.
I think maybe that's when the gods on high say, no, you're doing it wrong, and like smack you on the hand.
You're getting quickened without all the benefits.
Yeah.
It's like, whoops.
I'm gonna tell the next closest person where you are because I don't like this.
Yeah, I mean, I always got confused about that because I think I ended up watching the Highlander show more than I watched the movies.
I've never seen that at all.
Oh,
There's a
Adrian.
show.
I haven't either.
Well, I kind of watch it for Adrian Paul, but it's okay, whatever. It's actually interesting. It was actually pretty good. I think they did a good job. For
I've heard like some people are quite fans of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, it's one of those shows that, like, you know, just gains a following because it's like it's interesting, and the lead is usually charismatic enough. I can't even remember for the first time I saw Adrian Paul. He was on something else before he got the Highlander part, and he was amazing then. So it's like, oh, okay, cool, man. Yeah. So, any more stars or wishes?
wish this is a great group.
Yeah.
I would like to play
Exactly.
with you.
I'd love
That's
to
the-
play with all three of you again.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Fully.
Heaven is here.
if you want it.
Monster Hearts if you want something a little lighter.
Yeah,
Please
Heaven is
spice
here is
up
definitely
character
heavy.
drama.
You can still have trauma in Monster Hearts, but you know, it's just
But you also
hijinks
have nice, yeah.
Yeah. You have sexy teenage hijinks, trauma from being a teenager, and the trauma that you're inserting from being a monster.
I don't know
It's
if I could
great.
handle all of that
The
in
high
like
school
one
experience.
package. That'd be.
Well, I roll a campaign of it, so it's typically like we pick 2 for any particular session. So you know,
Got it. Okay.
High school.
but you
It
could do.
feels like high school.
It feels. We're definitely playing the versions of ourselves that we wish we could have been in high school. The people.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. So,
Oh, Lord.
wait. Can you be, I mean, like, is it only monsters or, like, are they, like, humans with, like...
There is a mundane one.
There's a.
The love something.
Of
Yeah.
course there is. Of course there is.
You're
because
basically
the
the Bella
no.
Swan. Yeah. Well, it's basically
wait.
the pararomantic.
Pa-
Yeah.
Pararomantic, that's right, because,
Is
like,
Monster of
Candace
the
was going to
Week,
play...
yeah.
Yeah, wait. I'm confused.
Pararomantic is a monster of the week. It's the mundane.
But the mundane is also
the,
master of the week.
the mortal is what it is in and you're basically like very much like codependent borderline
Into it.
personality like symptoms kind of thing. You're very clingy and manipulative in like a way that it resonates with me and like, oh, that feels very high school.
I think I'd rather be a monster. No, I think
Same.
I would rather be a monster.
In my game we have someone who's basically a Pinocchio. She was wished to life by her parents and she can't age and she's been alive since
Oh,
the
fuck.
1930s.
Jesus
Oh
Christmas.
no.
We have a witch who's just a normal person who happens to be a witch, so you know, terrible powers, some anger issues. We have a ghoul, which is he was in a car accident and died and had to claw himself out of his grave, and he remembers it and his parents don't. But that woke him up to the I only have one life to live, I'm gonna start being the freak that I actually am. And you know, like instead
Good
of
for
I'm gonna
him.
be the good boy, I'm like, no,
Oh,
I'm
oh.
fine, fuck you, I'm gonna wear what I want and wear eyeshadow and stuff, live my life.
Oh, if only
boy.
life could only be solved by just wearing eyeshadow. It's great.
Yeah. We have a ghost that got murdered by his boyfriend. He's currently disappeared into the ether after having a fight with the rest of the crew. And then we have a fae who came in when that disappearance happened because it's the same player. And he doesn't want to grow up. No. I don't want to go back and be prince. I'm going to be here and I'm going to have hijinks and you guys are lovely and beautiful and hi. The moral world is
Jinx.
fascinating.
Question:
Mhm.
How does this differ from, like, say, something like Urban Shadows?
Haven't played, couldn't tell you.
Okay, I was just curious because that's definitely PBTA and like sounds very similar, like with at least the playbooks and stuff like that. Because now they also have Fallen Angels and God knows what else they added for second edition. But I'm just like, it just sounds a lot like it with that urban fantasy flavor.
Well, I mean, urban fantasy was fantasy. What are their moves like in Urban Shadows? Like, or like, what are the stats? I can look it up later. And,
Yeah. I
and
mean, like,
tell you.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
I played Masks and then I played Urban Shadows, so
Fair
it's like
enough.
very, very similar. Superheroes, you know, fantasy creatures or you know monsters or whatever. So
Same difference.
same difference. So
Mhm.
it's all good. But
But,
yeah, I mean, like at some point, it's like definitely need to pick up a Bob game and play something more intense, like Heaven is Here,
More?
if you want. What?
Oh,
You don't
yeah.
think you didn't think that Heaven is Here is like more intense than this?
I could go harder than this.
I'm just saying.
Until I start crying, it's not hard enough. And even then, I'm not
Fair.
skateboarding.
Fair.
Yeah, I've cried in games, and it's like, okay, I'm like, you know, bleed. All right, great. Just dance for an hour. I'm good. It's
Mhm.
fine. No, but I mean, yeah, it's like if you wanted to
You
do
almost
this.
got me with Heroes of the Hearth that time, and then you lost the recording, so there's no evidence.
Yeah, no, that was a very emotional. Well, you were also playing a completely different character than your grimdark little weirdos. I mean, like you were playing a dedicated to the gods female. So you felt like your part was more of a like, well, I have been not sacrificed, but you've been assigned to do this since birth, and you have no other options. And it was like you were trying to reconcile that with the fact that you also were the secret lover of a bard who was adventuring. It's like, I'm very, 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 very sad. So another instance of where I'm very, very sad that the recording let me down and I don't have a complete record of someone playing amazingly. I'm very,
That
very
was a
sad
cool
about
game. Yeah,
that is still a
yeah.
very cool game. Yes. Heroes of the Hearth, if you're not familiar with it, is basically where you have pre-gen characters, but I mean it's the villagers left behind with their adventurers gone off to deal with a threat.
Yeah.
Like the
Yes.
drama and the biz snatch that goes on with the villagers dealing with each other
Uh-huh.
as the threat approaches their village.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
It is very,
It's really
very
cool.
amazing.
Yeah, we played it twice now, and it's cool.
And it's different every time because I mean,
Yeah.
like, you know, depending on what characters you play and what bonds you have, I mean, the situation can be completely different. And it's got a weird mechanic where at the end of every act, you will judge each other like how you thought you felt you were, like whether it be strong or weak.
Mhm.
And then those tallies for you as an individual will determine what kind of narration you will have at the end, at the climax. And then when you tally everybody's scores together, strong versus weak, that determines what happens to the village at the end.
This sounds amazing.
Right.
It takes I mean, we did it in a 4-hour solid session where I
Yeah,
made
something
sure
like
to
that, yeah.
keep pace, or you
So
can
that's
do it
2
more
4-hour
leisurely.
sessions.
2-shot. Definitely
Yeah,
a 2-shot.
two-shot.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
for sure.
Again, another example of like, you know, the copy saying, "Oh, you can do it in 2 hours." No, you can't. What drunkard said that you can do this in 2 hours? No, you can't. So,
You could
Uh,
maybe edit it down to that afterward, but that would take some work.
Even that would
Literally
take some
any game that has been mentioned tonight, I am happy to play with you guys at any point. And I
Yes.
imagine everyone else on the server is amazing as well. I just
Yes.
have not met everybody yet.
Yes.
So
oh yeah, no. I mean, like we got
Yeah,
got plenty of lurkers, but I mean, yeah, no, everybody's like very amazing that I've played with and that I've had the pleasure of and privilege to play with. So I'm like very happy that they deal with me and my little Megrams to
You're
be able to
such a
play these
pleasure.
games. So, all right, this was wonderful. And again, I mean, like, you know, if you guys want to, like, you know, like explore one of those games, it's like we just got to figure out, as always,
Yeah.
scheduling
I
and
mean,
design.
The
If I
time
can
and
make the
place.
time work, I mean.
Scheduling.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
So you guys
5
have
hours later.
Yeah, 5 hours later.
A
No, no, it's-
delightful 5 hours, no
yes,
regrets.
I enjoyed this. Totally enjoyed
Yes.
this. So
Yep.
Fine.
you guys have a wonderful evening, morning, whatever you're in. My God, Kavya, Jesus. And then
I woke up at 3:30 a.m. It is now 8:20.
girl.
I
Are you
That's
gonna
why I
be
slept
okay?
before.
Are you like?
Oh, this is normal. This is fine.
okay.
Tomorrow I have a game at 4:30 a.m. Like, if you want to play with people in other times.
Yes, it's
No,
true. It's true.
Yeah,
I
that's gotta be
understand
tough,
this, but my body hurts for you.
Yeah.
Like, unless that's just what your body's like. This is what we do now.
This is what we do now, but also I have one day of the week where I just sleep. That's
Damn.
I'm just like my
I'm
father
storing it
sometimes.
up until I can sleep again. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Kavya. Oh my God.
Oh my god.
All right. So anyway, get
Yes.
some rest, goddammit, and I will see you guys at the next opportunity.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Good night, all.
All right. Good night. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.